Imagine being betrayed by your own family, thrown into the darkness of a well, sold as a slave, and then imprisoned for a crime you didn't commit. Most people would lose hope. But not Yusuf, A.S. His story is one of patience, trust in Allah, and resilience, proving that even in the worst situations, faith can turn trials into triumphs. Stay with me till the end, as we uncover the journey of one of the greatest prophets in history, whose hardships led him to power and honor in Egypt. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe, as making this video requires a lot of efforts. The dream that started it all. Yusuf, one night he had a dream. He saw 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing down to him. When he shared this dream with his father, Ya'qub, A.S., immediately recognized it as a sign of Yusuf's great future. But he warned his son, "Do not tell your brothers about this dream, lest they plot against you." Why? Because Yusuf's brothers were already jealous. Their father's love for him made them feel overshadowed. And soon their jealousy turned into something much darker. One day, his brothers devised a cruel plan. They convinced their father to let Yusuf come with them into the wilderness. Once away from home, they threw him into a deep well, leaving him alone in the darkness. Can you imagine the fear, the confusion? A young boy, abandoned by his own family. Later, a caravan of travelers found him and took him to Egypt, where he was sold as a slave to a nobleman named Al-Aziz. Yusuf, A.S., grew into a man of wisdom and beauty. Al-Aziz's wife, Zuleika, was captivated by him. One day, she attempted to seduce him, but Yusuf, a man of faith, refused. In anger and humiliation, she falsely accused him, and despite his innocence, Yusuf was thrown into prison. Most people would have lost all hope by now. Betrayed, sold, and now imprisoned unjustly. But Yusuf remained patient, trusting Allah's plan. And inside the prison, he did something extraordinary. He interpreted dreams for the prisoners, a gift Allah had given him. One day, this very gift would change his life forever. Years passed. One day, the king of Egypt had a troubling dream. 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 thin ones, and 7 green ears of corn followed by 7 dry ones. No one could explain what it meant, except Yusuf, A.S. He was brought before the king and interpreted the dream. 7 years of prosperity would be followed by 7 years of famine. He advised the king on how to prepare and save the nation from disaster. Impressed by his wisdom, the king freed Yusuf from prison and appointed him as a high-ranking minister. From a slave and prisoner to the ruler of Egypt, his patience had finally led him to triumph. Years later, the famine forced people from faraway lands to come to Egypt for food, including Yusuf's brothers. They did not recognize him, but Yusuf, A.S., did. Instead of revenge, he tested them and saw that their hearts had changed. Finally, he revealed his identity, saying, "I am Yusuf, and this is my brother. Allah has been gracious to us. Verily, whoever fears Allah and is patient, indeed Allah does not waste the reward of the doers of good." Quran, verse 1290. His brothers were shocked and ashamed, expecting punishment. But Yusuf, A.S., chose forgiveness over vengeance. He reunited with his father, Prophet Ya'qub, A.S., and just as his childhood dream foretold, his entire family bowed before him in honor, fulfilling Allah's promise. Lessons from Yusuf Alaisalam's story 1. Patience through hardships. No matter how difficult life gets, trust that Allah's plan is greater. 2. Avoid jealousy. Envy leads to destruction, while faith leads to success. 3. Forgiveness is powerful. Even when betrayed, forgiving others brings peace. 4. Use your skills wisely. Yusuf's ability to interpret dreams led him from prison to power. 5. Faith always wins. No matter how much injustice he faced, Yusuf, A.S., never lost faith in Allah. Yusuf Alaisalam's story proves that no struggle is wasted. Every hardship is a step towards something greater. Which part of his story inspired you the most? Comment below. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, Share and subscribe for more inspiring Islamic stories. May Allah bless you with patience and success in your journey. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.